Hello everyone, my name is Aleksandr, and today I'm gonna make a video tutorial about how you compose a song from the beginning to the end, including how you find a melody, how you harmonize it, how you compose this on the computer, how you make the mastering, I mean everything until you have a final, professional, finished product. A lot of tricks that are performed in the big studios I will cover, and anyway, let's get started. The first thing you want to do is to just record yourself. It's very important to record yourself when you're looking for ideas. And so just use your voice or your voice on an instrument if you play an instrument, and just start. It doesn't matter what kind of music you do. What I'm doing today works for really everything. So just get the keyboard and start looking for ideas like I'm not afraid in the let's move on. The dog. This is a rhythm idea I just got right now, so I'm recording a rhythm idea. Cool loop, and let's add some more melody like here is a bass line idea I have. What else do we got? A few more lyrics. When you look at me, you breathe in the air. No more atmosphere for the rest of us. You are still here standing, but no meaning with me. Yeah. You know what I mean. Okay, this is all good stuff. So I'm gonna stop recording now, and I'm gonna start listening, and we will start putting this into instruments and make a song. So here we are in Ableton Live, ready to start working on the song. The first thing you notice is I created a track called Ideas, and I put all my little ideas that I recorded together. So let's take a listen before we start working. Not afraid. Okay. Okay, little drums, lead, some bass. When you look at me, you breathe. More lyrics. No more atmosphere for... Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is to make a bass in the song. And think about a bass like a house, okay? It's the structure that is gonna support your whole song. So it's important to have an original bass and also a bass that shows the groove, okay? So I'm just gonna record my bass, and be creative when you record your bass, you know, you don't have to... Okay, just do something different. Okay, before we start making the rhythm, I would like to share with you one of the most secret trick about the bass. Here, as you can see, my bass sounds okay, but it doesn't have this big loudness, fat sound that you hear that is so finished, okay? The good news is that this is very easy to make, and this is all about equalization. So I'm just gonna grab an equalization And let's put it this way. Equalization is about how you see the sound and not much about how you hear the sound. Okay? What this means is I'm making a fat bass here, and I'm just gonna draw something the way I imagine it, you know, like mountains like this. And let's say here I want to make a spike maybe, okay? And I have one more dot here. Maybe I want to put it low like this and make something like that, okay? Draw something, be creative, draw something you like, okay? And here is your custom loud equalization for your bass. Let's have a listen now. The rhythm is essential in your track, and it needs to be really carefully done. What you want here is to get a rhythm that is really groovy, that makes people want to dance, and you want this rhythm to be very clear, very tight, very transparent, okay? And how do you do that? Well, first I got a few samples of drums. I'm gonna play them for you. Okay, nothing amazing. And I'm just gonna record my drum kind of randomly. Now, notice that what I did was kind of the same thing than what my bass is doing, okay? Not exactly, but and this is the problem. The bass and the drum are doing the same thing very often, and they overlap, and you don't really hear the kick or you don't really hear the bass anymore because they're both doing something similar. So I'm gonna show you two amazing tricks that will fix this problem. The first thing is you want to move the drum a little bit like this, okay? This way, more like this. This way, everything is kind of interconnected but never plays at the same time, okay? The second thing you want to do real quick is to add a reverb and a delay to your drum. This technique, the reverb and delay, is used by many big artists right now, like Eminem and Lady Gaga, Christina Aguilera, and so on. Okay, you don't want to put too much reverb, don't want to put too much delay. And what this is going to do, the reverb and the delay, it's going to clarify your drums and make them way more powerful, okay? Now, another thing I'm going to do just before I let you listen to this, I'm going to get my bass track, okay, this is my bass. I'm going to transpose the bass 2 octaves higher. Why? Because my drums is so low, you know, with the kick, that I want to make sure that the bass is never going to interfere with my kick. So there is one way to make sure this is not going to happen, and it's called transposing 2 octaves higher. So here I am, 1 and 2, okay? So now let's have a listen to this. Okay. Of course, this is not finished. We just have a bass and a drum. Now let's move on to the next part. Lyrics. At this point of the song, I want to be able to listen to it with the lyrics, so I have an idea of what's going on. So luckily, I have my track of ideas here, where I already picked up some of the lyrics I recorded before, and as you can see, I placed them in the track. And it doesn't matter if it's gonna be the final result, how I'm gonna keep them at the end. Right now I want to just have an overview of what's going on in my track, and so let's just listen to this right now. When you look at me, you breathe in the air, you are still here standing, no meaning with me. Yeah, you know what I mean. Okay,